Hi, so it's ages since I've last done a video blog, and this is the latest one from the South Devon players. So today we're looking at the next upcoming major project, which is Jack the Ripper. We're still holding the open auditions for that, and instead of it being up at the community centre for our normal open auditions, we're taking applications by video this time because of coronavirus. So just the way I'm talking to you now, you can record it on a smartphone, a tablet, your camera, whatever you like really, and send it in, and then we'll look at the acting skills and the suitability for different characters and that in exactly the same way as we normally would. So I do hope, if you're watching that you'll consider auditioning. We'd love to have some brilliant new faces in to complement the current crop of people as well, so that would be awesome. Just a little bit of background about it. We have performed it before, but the old run has nothing to do with the current casting, so all roles are up for grabs. We're quite flexible on the ages as long as everyone's over 18, because obviously prostitutes and serial killers. We're looking really for the very best actor to carry a particular part. It's quite a big cast lineup, so for a lot of people roles will be doubled up. Once a character appears just in one part of the play, you'll be likely to be playing another character in a different part of the play. We're looking for people who are really enthusiastic. I'm not bothered about the level of experience, as long as you can take direction, characterise and be reliable as part of a professional production. We were planning to perform the shows in October, ideally around Halloween, but that's kind of sliding off the radar a little bit, I think. Now our shows will all be around the end of January and the beginning of February 2021, when we can get back into our usual venues. Normal tour, we're looking at Torbay, at least two venues in Torbay, 3 shows in Brixham, 1 in Torquay. We're looking at 1 show each in Plymouth and Exeter, and then we always take our shows now for 1 night to Bristol as well. So that's the run. It's the normal profit share situation that we've got at the moment, where the ticket sales less any venue hire are shared out equally. We fundraise separately for costumes, rehearsal space, etc., so that we can give the cast and crew the very maximum. And we're also applying for project funding, so obviously if we get project funding, then everyone's immediately upgraded to a full union wage. But with coronavirus, that's all our clever plans for that, and the applications have all been put on hold, and then obviously it's subject to approval. So that's where we stand at the moment. It's a brilliant group of people. The auditions I've had in so far overall are really, really promising. And if you've never self-taped before, I know it's very common in the acting industry now, but less common, I found, down here in Devon, then please do ask, or there are millions of tutorials on how to do it on YouTube. But at the end of the day, as long as I can see your face, I can see your acting skills, then that's all I'm interested in. It doesn't have to be anything particularly fancy or cinematic. I will be directing this as company owner and founder. I also wrote the script based off the historical records. It's going to be a very steampunk style, so there's lots of room for creativity on the stage, and we've got all sorts of great plans for that as well. Rehearsals, when they start with social distancing, etc., will be on Zoom, which is a video conferencing platform. It's very, very easy to use. Once we can come back into some physical rehearsals, they will be at our normal base in Brixham, but they will be with correct distancing regulations and cleanliness regulations. It will only be small groups for specific scenes at a time, and we currently have the risk assessments for that being checked over by Equity. I sent them in early last week to be gone over, and we've just got to see. So we're paying full attention to safety and distancing. The show dates are obviously down to government regulation and how the pandemic's going, but like I say, the original plans for the autumn are likely now to be moved over to early, end of January, start of February 2021. I would say please get in touch if you've got any questions about it. This is going to be built into our website. There's a news article going up later today about the auditions that we can then spread out. So acting wise, what we're looking for is really good characterisation. You don't have to second guess what's in my mind's eye. What I want is that magical moment that every casting director looks for, where you forget just for a split second that it's an actor, that the person you're watching is an actor. Suddenly they have become that person. It's that kind of moment that we're looking for. And as I say, that doesn't have to be a preconception. Some of the very best auditions I've seen have not been what I've imagined, but have been something that's completely made me surprised, sit up and go, wow, I hadn't thought of that. So don't be afraid to take risks with it. I'm looking for characterisation and focus in the auditions, and yeah, that's it really. The only other criteria, we do prefer that you're either based in Devon or able to get to Devon very easily from surrounding areas because of the rehearsals once they come back into the physical format. And we do require that you're aged over 18 because although the content isn't particularly touchy-feely or anything like that, and we certainly don't go down the gratuitous sexual content that you could have, I suppose, with this. Obviously, with the content, the prostitutes will still be soliciting for clients, the serial killer will still be killing people, you know, and there is a scene of drug use, etc. within the play. We feel that it's very much unsuitable for anyone under 18 to perform, although audiences I'd probably rate it as a 12, if that. So, I hope to hear from you. I apologise for the seagull, because I'm recording this in my garden. And yes, please get in touch. The main closing deadline is July the 18th, 19th. If we're still looking for characters after that, we'll list specific characters that we're looking to cast. And I know it's all an incredibly uncertain time for us all, but I can't imagine anything better than getting a show ready to go on the road while we're in lockdown, and then we can all, actors, cast, crew, everyone, hit the ground running when times are better. So I hope to hear from you soon.